This is a cabinet demo, which is another one aimed at a demo backwards approach, where we've got a finished product and it's really more focused on the assembly level capabilities than on the part level features. So even though we've got weldments which make up the frame and the sides and so on, it's set up to really focus on the assembly level capabilities. There's two elements to that. The first one we're going to look at is the smart component features. So you can see here we've got hinges which are part of the smart component library. We've got male and female hinge components, and when you do the smart feature on those, it does a cutout in the parent component that you've mated it to, and it also adds these wood screws automatically as well. One thing I noticed it doesn't do is it doesn't put holes for the wood screws, but we can fix that at a later point. If you look at this frame, you'll see I've actually got coordinate frames set up here, and what I've done is I've put those there so that we can use the dowel rods to automatically put location pins to position the tabletop or the countertop on this cabinet automatically. So you can see here, if we go to our exploded view, we've got our dowel rods and our tabletop. Let's just turn ambient occlusion off for the minute. So our dowel rods go in, and then we can put our table on. Now I don't have fasteners mounting the tabletop specifically. It's something I could do if I had more time, but I think you'll get the idea. Notice that there's shelving in here, and one of the important features about developing something is making sure you can actually put it together. So obviously, because the doors are, or the door opening is smaller than the width, you can't put single shelves in there unless you do it without the top on or something. So what I did is I split these into 3 elements, but there still needs to be work done to verify that it can fit in there correctly. So let's have a look at how we can do that. What I've done is set up an example model with a single shelf to make sure we can do that. And the way this works is you get the shelf in, angle it up, slide it in to position so that then you put it over the slot. And what I've done is I've mated these two components, this back edge to the side face and the bottom edge to the bottom face there. And then we can use drag to look at if it's going to work or not. So we'll use collision detection, and we'll just do drag body only, and I move it down, and it bings to say that that's going to interfere, so we're not going to get the clearance we need to put that in. So that's a bit of a problem. So what we need to do is come in and adjust that. So to do that, we have a sketch here, and actually what I do is I was playing around and I just put a clearance setting here, so we can come in and adjust that, maybe make it just over 0.3 inches, do an update, set it back up here, do the move component, collision detection, and now we get all the way down. Now there still might be a problem getting the top shelf in there, so we may need to increase the height of the shelving or reduce the depth or something to fit that in yet. But that's just one example of how we can apply it.